Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
England international football on the Sony PlayStation 2. It's another episode of Retro Football. Look at some of these stars here. Phil Neville, Darius Vassell, David Beckham, as Dave would say. Big shout out to Dave. Speaking of Dave, shameless plug here. Check out our PS2 co-op Master League series we have running on the channel as well. It's fantastic. We love it. We love doing those videos. Anyway, create a player. You'll all know this, but I will tell you anyway, just in case there's someone out there who doesn't know. This is club football, a reskin of club football, if you like. It's not club teams. Surprise, surprise. It's international teams, and you play as England. And from the reviews that I've been reading on the wiki page earlier today, this plays more or less identical to club football. However, there are some few, I'll try that again, there are a few minor tweaks here and there. So it's not identical, but it kind of is, which is an oxymoron, isn't it? But is that an oxymoron? I don't know. I'd have to question myself on that one. I think it is. That's Wayne Bridge, isn't it? Oh dear. And I say oh dear because I just remembered that I hate this game, or I hate club football. I've never played this. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate anything. But I dislike club football. I could see what they were going for. I found the shooting to be more FIFA-like, but I found the general build-up play to be more PES-like. It was like a mixture of the two. But it didn't do either as well as EA's and Konami's games. So whilst Gary Lineker here chats in the background, Computer and Video Games magazine, Graham Boyd was the reviewer. He awarded this game a score of 56 out of 100, arguing that it played almost identically to club football, save for the tweakiest of tweaks, and I quote that. I'm not paraphrasing, that's what he actually wrote. So there are some tweaks here, for the better or for worse, who knows. Again, I'm not keen. Good save, David James. I'm not keen on the original game. I'm not upscaling this to 1080p. Right, hold that thought. Let's defend this corner. What's happened there? What's going on? It's Ibrahimovic. The player likenesses are okay on some players, aren't they? But yeah, I'm not upscaling to 1080p. Reason being, when I first loaded up this game before hitting record on OBS, there were lines down the screen when I was rendering, or rendering to 1080p. So this is native. This is how it would have looked on our TV sets on PS2 back in the day. I never played this back in the day. Lots of back in the day. Did I already say that in this video? I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. I've never played it before, and straight away, I don't like this. I don't like this game. Uh-oh, they're in again. Everything is just... everything just moves in a straight line of sorts. Or rather, when the CPU attacks, it does. That was the same... I can't get my words out. This is how, like, excited I get and enthusiastic for these old football games, guys. So do... excuse me, I apologise. This is awful. Yeah, the CPU in club football would attack in straight lines, and it looks like it's going to do the same here, or it's trying to do. It's just a boring, bang average football game. It's not the worst football game in the world, not at all. It's just... they could have done better. They acquired a good license, or licenses, for some of these footy clubs, and obviously England with this. What happened then? See, that's very FIFA-like there. He rises, he heads, everything looks great, and then keeper just, like, catches it, and it's all done in one swift animation. There's, like, no... it doesn't look organic. It doesn't look natural to me, is what I'm trying to get at.
He plays it forward.
He plays it forward. Yeah, this is poor. This is really poor. Here we go. Another complaint in the review. So I've got the wiki page open here. I'll be glancing from time to time. I don't care if I score in this video or not, to be honest. I really don't care. But the player responsiveness, or the responsiveness with the passing, is poor in this game. Lots of reviews said the same thing. They are bang on the money. They are spot on. You press the button and it passes half a second later. It's why I'm really struggling here. It's why I've left it in normal difficulty. I think I did anyway. Not a chance I want to play this in hard, or I actually want to try it and be able to pass to my teammate as I give it away. Marcus all back. I mean, see what I mean? Straight line. Nothing's changed. Club football was the same. Straight line. Run down the centre of the pitch. The CPU, this is. In a straight line. And then a straight shot. It's just boring. Andy Irvine, or Irvine, in official Xbox magazine, so this was obviously reviewing the Xbox version, he was more positive about the game, providing a score of 8.2 out of 10, describing it as a competent and intuitive footy sim with fluid play and good AI. No. Each to their own. You're allowed to have your own opinions, as I changed to 4-3-3 here because I can't do anything in a 4-4-2. No. That is the worst thing about this game, is the AI. This series, I should say. I don't see what's different to club football here. I don't see what's different at all. This does feel identical, actually. But I need to play club football again. I haven't played it for... Dave and I featured it on the channel about 2 years ago, I think. And Dave, big shout out to Dave. Dave is the same as me with this game. He's not fussed. He's not fussed at all with this series. I don't know about this game. I don't know if Dave's played this. I know he's definitely played club football with me. He probably has played this, though, because Dave's played most footy games. And... yeah, it's crap. What I'll do in a sec, guys, to liven up this this video, because this is boring, isn't it? I'll create a player. We'll create the CM. I'm not going to call him Free Bentos. We'll mix it up. We'll call him the CM, and we'll make him a big fella. How does that sound? Don't say I don't treat you. Right, what else can I look at here with the reviews? Because there's not much to say about this game at all. Keith Stewart of official PlayStation 2 magazine was damning, lamenting, agonisingly ponderous and unpredictable player responses and ball physics that made it feel like you're booting a space opera around. He gave it a score of 5 out of 10, did not like it. I'm with him. I'm with him. Ball physics in this are woeful. Now, I think I'm right in saying, in our review of club football, I say review, retro football, retro space hoppers, we had the developer, oh, guys, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me today? Do I say that every video these days? It's because I'm tired. There's my excuse. Oh, Beckham's got his ponytail.
He plays it forward.
Important stuff. But yeah, the Codemasters, or one of the Codemasters developers or programmers who worked on club football, replied to our video and said, "Good video, lads. Agreed with everything you say." We felt kind of bad. Dave, if you're there, mate, let me know in the replies below. Was that club football? I'm sure it was. It wasn't the developer of a different game, because we were scathing. And he agreed with us. He actually said it was a good video. We were chuffed. It's like, wow, the guy who worked in club football is like letting us know that our video is good. See that there? It looks unnatural. Just looks unnatural. You think that's going to either go wide or over the bar. But the keeper he catches it as if you've just rolled the ball to him. None of it looks right to me or feels right, but the controls are horrendous. Which is weird when you think about it, because Codemasters, around this era, PS1, PS2, they were masters at their craft. They made some good snooker games. They made video games, basically, and some good ones, didn't they? So it's quite unusual that they just could not get to grips with footy games, or footy gaming. Oh, there's Sven. Rest in peace, Sven-Goran Eriksson. A lovely, lovely, kind gentleman. I thought he was a good manager as well, must be said. Let's call him the CM, only because I can't be bothered to type out Frey Bentos. I am that lazy today. Commentary name is Vogel, apparently. Ben Vogel. If you know, you know. If you're in the UK, you'll get that reference. What should we call him then? Commentary name. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's call him Cafu. It's a C word, isn't it? The CM, Cafu. Right, he's 50 years of age. He's come out of retirement. He sold his window cleaning business. And he's gone back to playing the game. And he's been called up by Sven-Goran Eriksson to play for the England team. I mean, this is what fantasies are made of, guys. Let's see what we can do with this player creator. I don't know if we had this in club football. If we did, let me know. He's put on a bit of weight. He's 50. I've put on a bit of weight over the years because I'm in my 40s. That's all I'll say when it comes to my age. But yeah, going back to Codemasters, the brilliant snooker game, which I keep going on about on PS1, I just loved that. Then we had some really good F1 games later on, like F1 2020, Codemasters' last F1 game before EA ruined that series. Just incredible Formula 1 game. They've got history, they've got previous when it comes to making good sport games, or sports games. He looks like a character from a Harry Enfield sketch, I want to say. The Silver Fox. Right, 100 attacking. Yeah. Look at all the points we've got to pour in here. I'm just going to go crazy with 1 or 2. This is what you would do in Dark Souls if you haven't played it. Just focus on 2 or 3 attributes and make your character good in that specific area of the game. Don't just go jack of all trades. This is what I'm doing. Dark Souls in it up. I don't know, I've talked some rubbish, don't I? Anyway, any other reviews while I do this, guys, because the dead air. The game was officially licensed. Look at the accuracy, 100 power. 100, look at this. Yeah, the game was officially licensed by the FA, Football Association, with the cover art featuring Stevie Gerrard, Lampard, Beckham, Owen, John Terry. Development of the title was based on the club football engine, and it began in 2003. The likenesses of 25 England players and manager Sven-Goran Eriksson was created from an exclusive photo shoot. Right, where's the CM? And 3D modelling session. A 3D modelling session. There you go. Right, you want to notice a quick edit, guys. My phone was beeping. There's the CM as well. We found him. What was I saying before my phone disturbed me? Whenever I start recording a video, my son's school phone. Every time. You couldn't make it up. Well, it's not every time. That's exaggerating. That's a bit hyperbolic, that, Mike. Come on. Greece and England. We're away from home, apparently. But apparently, lots of apparentlys, we're at Wembley.
Greece will start with a 3-5-2 formation.
Very strange.
With 2 wing-backs operating either side of a narrow 3 in midfield.
Right.
England will line up with a flat back.
There's the CM up front. He's got the number 26 shirt.
2 strikers up front.
Anyone famous for wearing the 26? John Terry, maybe? He wore the 26 at Chelsea.
He plays well with no frills. And when he wins possession, he can just play the ball.
Oh, this commentary is so bad. It is Lineker, isn't it? Just reading off a bit of paper. He's doing the Mark Lawrenson. He's giving it the Mark Lawrenson treatment. Right, where's... Oh, look at the CM, guys. He's an absolute colossus. He's huge.
Well stolen.
Here we go.
That's well intercepted.
Rooney looks tiny compared to the CM.
It's knocked back.
Here we go.
Only one man in the box.
Only one man in the box.
The high ball comes in.
way! Okay. I really want to get the ball to the CM here. Stevie Gerrard. Ah, come on. This game is so frustrating to play. It's dog turd. Right, here we go. The CM. Oh, come on, CM. Here he comes. Oh, Charlie Martins. What was that? It's Charlie Martins. He's in. He's in, Charlie Martins. You couldn't make it up. He scores. That's got to be the thumbnail, I reckon. Look at his belly. Oh, my days. This is so bad. I got no enjoyment or satisfaction from scoring that, I gotta say. It's rough, this. It does remind me, I keep repeating myself, oh, what's going on here? Don't like the replays. What's going on? Yeah, I don't like in front of goal. It's too FIFA. FIFA back in the day. FIFA on PS2, in my opinion, was poor. Until later on in its life. In its life cycle, towards the end, it was decent. But FIFA early PS2 era, in front of goal was atrocious. Again, I used to get no pleasure from scoring goals in it. It all felt very wonky and weird. It's the same with this game. This game is not good at all. Not good. Again, it's not the worst footy game I've ever played. Not a chance. It's just so unresponsive. The latency after the or the button press, basically. You get a millisecond or two of latency. It really affects the way you play this game. Oh, the CM's a natural. He's an absolute natural. He's on for a hat-trick. But button latency is a thing, is what I'm trying to get at, and just wording it really, really, really bad. And it affects the game. You don't want it in your footy games. Of course you don't. Right, here we go. Rooney. It's the same. I'm doing the same move every time. 1-2 up front. Charlie Martins runs in on goal. Slots away. It's the same thing every time. It's boring. How many times am I going to say it's boring? It's true. But the game scored lots of 5s, lots of 6s, basically, apart from that one guy who, at the time, was apparently... He was smoking a lot of the dodgy stuff. He gave it an 8. But generally, everyone gave it 6. 5s and 6s. Right, okay. Half time. Can Charlie Martins get his hat-trick? That's the burning question of the day. Let me know if you've played this, guys. Let me know what you thought of club football as well. I mean, when club football was first announced, we saw previews in it in magazines, and we found out it was going to be fully licensed and you could buy your own club edition of the game. I was like, here we go. We got a serious player here to challenge PES and FIFA. And I was hyped because of Codemasters. I go back to that. It was Codemasters. I was like, they won't mess this up. And then obviously we've got all the different covers hitting the sharps. You had the Celtic version. I think there was a Rangers version of the game, the Man United version, Liverpool. All the quote-unquote bigger football clubs. You know, you didn't get a Wigan Athletic version. Big shout out to Wigan Athletic. The PES 6 Co-op Master League with Dave and Mike. And I never bought it. I borrowed it. It's the same old story. I borrowed it from someone. Hold that thought. He's in. Charlie Martins. Oh, nearly sneaks it in. I borrowed it a couple of months after it was released. Like half a year after it was released. Because I was playing a lot of PES at the time, I think. And I played it for like one match. I was like, yeah, this is dreadful. But I had read the reviews. That's why I didn't buy it. So when the reviews were hitting... Oh, Scholesy! When the reviews started being published, I was like, yeah, it's not a chance I'm spending 35, 40 quid on this. Not a chance. Not when PES was so good. I'm trying to think. This was 2000... 2004. April 2004. So I would have been playing PES 3 on PS2. Because PES 4 would have come out in 2004, October, I want to say. So I would have been playing PES 3. PES 3 compared to this game, or compared to club football? Nah. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Chances.
Nods the ball out to the wing.
Nods the ball out to the wing. Right here. He's in. He's in. Oh, he's not going to get his hat trick, is he? He's not going to get it. He's done well, though, Charlie Martins. Here's Beckham with his ponytail. I like the little... The one good thing about this game is at corners, the little cursor you get on the ball. You can... It was such a thing with FIFA at the time as well. You can aim... Or basically, yeah, where you want the player to put his foot kind of thing. You want to put spin or curl on the ball, that kind of thing. You can see it there on the right there. But it's just gimmicky. It was just a gimmick, wasn't it? PES didn't need all that. PES was just a good game all round in general. Whereas all these other games were just trying little gimmicks and trying to be a little bit quirky and different to the other games. But essentially, they were all the same old dog turd. I am a bit of a PES fanboy. I was back in the day, then I stopped being a PES fanboy, and now I'm a bit of a PES fanboy again. Because it's really the only footy game I enjoy these days. Not even FIFA really does it for me anymore. I find it difficult playing any FIFA game now and enjoying it because of how good the AI is in most PES games. Not all. But anyway, England international football on the PS2. I've talked enough. Pretty bad, guys. Well, it's very bad. Not the worst, but it's bad. Again, let me know if you've played it. I'll speak to you all soon.
1-2-0. Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Barry. Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Barry.